Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. I just wanted to shoot a quick follow-up video to the Topspin video I made with the circle for your aiming target, etc. I got a couple of requests to show a little more exactness on what kind of topspin I'm using and how to improve your topspin with more precision on where you're hitting the cue ball. So let's get into it. Okay, so as you can see, you've got a cue ball sitting on the table, super lonely, super afraid, just waiting to contact, your cue tip. All right, so there are a few things to keep in mind with top, or follow, or as some might call it, high action. When you're hitting the cue ball, you got to keep in mind what perspective you have. So a lot of times when people I'll move the camera. This is going to get crazy. All right, so when you put on topspin, or when you think you're putting on topspin, and you look at the cue, right? Let's say you're above the cue, and you say, I'm putting on top, and you think, that's top. You know, that's top. Well, let me show you something. I feel like I'm the Joker making a ransom video or something that's all shaky. Where is he? I don't know. I'll never tell you. Okay, so, gosh, I'm a weirdo. So what you actually saw, the cue was hitting about right there. And what you got to keep in mind is the only part that's actually contacting the cue ball when you put topspin on, the only part that's actually hitting the cue ball is this little bottom part. So as you hit the cue ball, just the bottom part of the tip is actually hitting it. In your mind, you're thinking that you're hitting with the center up here, but reality says that you're actually hitting the bottom part of the tip more about right there, okay? So when you're using topspin, you can actually go way up here and still be hitting topspin. And there's a miscue point, which is about right in here, that if you're gonna hit it up here, you're just gonna slip right off the cue ball, okay? So a healthy amount of topspin would be about like this. This is a good amount of top, because you don't have to hit it very hard, and the cue ball is gonna roll. I'll show you from this angle too. Let me set it up so you can see the action a little bit better. Oh, I keep getting caught on everything. I'm sorry. Stand by, amateur hour. Okay, so if I want to use maximum top and I want it to roll forward just a little bit, I don't have to hit it very hard. I am just going to hit really high on the cue ball, but not to miss cue point. So I'm actually about right here. I'm gonna hit soft, and see how far it goes with that soft of a hit? So you really want to be able to pay attention to where you're actually hitting the cue ball when you mean to be putting top on it. Now, there are many different ways you can go about this. You can do a shot called a stun follow, where you hit just above center, right about here, but you hit it firmer, and it'll roll about an inch. This is what that looks like. Okay, so there you go. I hope that helps kind of clarify what I mean when I'm saying using top. It's helpful to know where you're actually hitting the ball and getting used to your perspective being, oh, I'm actually hitting with the bottom of the tip. Here at Joe's Pool School, we really try to bring you the best, most up-to-date information from the tip of the iceberg all the way down to the bottom where the Titanic sinks. Yeah, anyway, so I hope that was helpful. Please leave me a comment if you have any questions, concerns, or feedback. Otherwise, you know, we'll see you in the next video, and toodles.